Paul, yeah, I'm not sure where to start with that one. A proper ding-dong battle. What did you make of it?
I thought it was a really, really good game of football. I thought the intent in the game from both teams, we knew it'd be a good game. Dave coached his team and along with his staff to be a good team. Grimsby had a really good side, and I think injury-free season, he can probably do really well in this division. And the early exchanges of the game were all Grimsby. All the early 10, 15, whatever minutes of the game. You know, and then as per us, we know we're going to settle into games. We've got that quality now, and you know, I just thought it was a really good game of football. You know, obviously you're going to speak about some of the other stuff, which I'm not going to speak about because I'll end up getting into trouble. And you know, we're 5 games in now, and we continually speak about the same stuff. It's got to stop somewhere along the line.
Talk about after the sending off, your team really had to dig in and show great determination, didn't they?
I had no choice. We were all hands to the pump. We had so many lads who done really well and defended well, and you know, Grimsby were testing us all afternoon. It was always going to be a game like that, you know. But fair play to our lads. We're a lot more. We feel we're more resolute this year. Only time will tell that. When we're asked to defend, and I thought all the lads, you know, Jensen, Harvey, Dev, Grimsby, all our players that come into the team today done exactly what we hoped and thought they would, which excelled themselves.
Yeah, they really put their bodies on the line. Ryan Boo coming for crosses and blocks and tackles, and everything was going on, wasn't it?
We had a training group this morning of 6 players who weren't selected, and if you could have watched the training group and seen the appetite and desire of them lads who weren't even in the squad today. And as a manager, I always think at clubs, when you watch that, you know you're going to be all right, because that goes through our club at the minute. And great credit to all our players, not the ones who've done well today, but everyone who's been involved in a good week for this football club.
You got the 2 goals before half time. James Berry, 4th for the season, and Dylan Markande's first one for the club as well.
James scores. It's what he does. He scores goals. He's got that effect on games. So we're just delighted, as I say. You know, Dave's just come here now. Massive compliment to Grimsby. Massive compliment. He come to have an entertaining game and caused us no end of problems. And as I say, I think the 2 teams can leave the stadium a bit disappointed with everything else that went on in the game, rather than 2 teams having a good football match.
Nice to tick off the first home win of the season.
Listen, it's football. I'll be gone now, Dave. Relax, I'll be. This fella won't shut up, Dave. He just keeps asking me more questions and trying me hardest here. He's you know, Dave. Listen, it is what it is. I said last week, when we lose, it's the same as them last week. Grimsby had a great win. We're 5 games in. There's so much football to be played, so we'll enjoy tonight and then we'll prepare for Port Vale next week.
Final one, the atmosphere at the end. You know, the fans really roared you on, didn't they?
Listen, the crowd today, we're knocking 10,000 people now at home, and great credit to the Grimsby crowd who've sold out. And it's great when you get atmospheres like that, both teams. And as I say, it's disappointing that we end up with so much other stuff going on in a game that probably, in my opinion, didn't warrant that.
And you don't want to talk about that?
No, I'm not talking about that. No. Thanks, Liam.